Hi, my name is Megan Davis, and I'd like to welcome you to my homeschool space. And many of you may have seen the unboxing video that my husband and I did here on YouTube. If you haven't seen that video, you'll find a link to that in the description of this video. But I wanted to take a little time to show you how we organized all of that stuff. So this is our second year using BJU Press materials, and hopefully we're a little bit wiser than we were last year. I'm sure you know as a homeschooler that homeschooling is a lot of trial and error, and you have to really find what works best for your family. Some of the things that we did last year we ended up not liking, but there were some things that worked really well for us, and we hoped to share those with you, and hopefully that'll help you as you get your stuff organized as well. So as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of space for my homeschool stuff. This room is actually does double duty as my dining room, so we have to keep things pretty neat and organized and make sure that we're using the best use of our space as we can. So I purchased this cube organizer last year, and that was a really great purchase because we've been able to store a lot of stuff on it. You'll notice that we have all of our teacher's editions we went ahead and put on one shelf. One of our brilliant ideas this year was to tag each of the teacher's editions with what it is so that we can find them easily without having to pull everything off the shelf. My daughter's student materials are down here. Right now they're neatly organized by course. They probably won't be by the time school starts, but right now they look pretty good. I also have some fabric bins here on the shelves. We use these to store school supplies and art supplies. I've got one that has coloring books and paper for my kids. I've got one that even has some baby toys that we use when the little ones are here in the dining room. So we make pretty good use of this. On top, we've got our distance learning DVDs cases. We've got English, Bible, Heritage Studies. Science hasn't come yet, but that'll be added to the shelf when it comes. And I've also got my distance learning notebooks, and we've got two of these, which I've kind of color coded as to what they are. Hopefully this won't turn down. This is the parent notebook, and I've got a little cover on there. It says Mommy and Daddy's Distance Learning Notebook. And inside we've put all of our teacher packets in here. And what I've done is I've gone through and I've used these little post-it note tabs to help me find the different sections of the parent manual. We've got the record of grades and the materials list and the video lesson guide, and finally all of our resources. And this just helps me be able to flip through things really easily. I also like having the test keys in here as well, just so that it's kind of a one-stop shop. So I've included those here as well, and they have their own little tab. And so that way that makes grading and preparation really easy for us. So that's what we've done with the parent guides. And my daughter has a similar notebook for all of her stuff. And all of these packets are kind of this blue turquoise color. And I've just pretty much put tabs to distinguish the different courses here. And I do have the Heritage Studies stuff here. I haven't gotten a chance to put those away yet, But again, you'll notice the color coding, they come shrink wrapped and 3-ring punched. So that makes it really easy to put together. Another thing that I wanted to show you was the math manipulatives. And with the elementary math program, you'll get this manipulatives, student manipulatives packet with your stuff. And this one is really thin because it's pretty much empty right now. We do have a few sheets here that we still have to punch out. This is part of the money kit. And all these little things are perforated, and it takes a little time to punch all of these out. We actually had 3 of our children helping us out this afternoon, and they were having a grand old time punching out all of the little things and putting them into bags. So you can always solicit some help. But what I've done is, well, first of all, let me tell you that in the front of this packet, there are some preparation instructions. And so that'll kind of tell you the different groups of manipulatives that you have. And you can go ahead and prepare bags for each of those things. I think in the newer editions, those instructions might be in the teacher's edition. So if you don't see them in your manipulatives packet, you can go ahead and look in the teacher's edition. But what I've done is I've taken quart size freezer bags and labeled them with what's inside. There's our 2 little pennies. And oftentimes they tell you to group similar things together. So like this is the money kit, and all of the coins and the bills and things will go in here once they're all punched out. And last year I used a big plastic container to store all of my math manipulatives in, and that worked okay, but it took up a lot of space, and I really ended up not liking how much space it took up. So this year I'm going to try something new, and I bought this little accordion folder. Actually, I didn't buy it, somebody gave it to me. But anyway, I'm going to use this accordion folder, and inside, I don't know if you can see this very well, but we have just stored all of these bags, and I've tried to label the different pockets so that we can find everything that we need easily. So that way we can come in here if we need stuff on the measurement, we can pull out a shapes kit, so on. So hopefully that's going to work out a lot better for us than it did last year. So I hope that this video gave you some inspiration about how you can better, how you can organize all of your BJU Press materials. If you have any great organizational tips, I would love to hear about them. You can write us a comment on the video and let us know what those are. And I hope you have a great year of homeschooling. Thank you.